Everyone talks about who created the Bitcoin, but have anybody ever thought about why Bitcoin was created? Why the Bitcoin real creator is still anonymous as it has become so big, and if he comes upfront now, he'll be surely in big trouble by world's governments and financial systems. If you want to know answers of all these questions, stay tuned. Inspite, Bitcoin has become so big, we still don't know much about it. We all are just left with the Bitcoin white paper and some messages which states that Bitcoin creator name is Satoshi Nakamoto. But history says a lot about the future. With this thought in mind, I just went into the research. I hope each and everyone knows about the global financial crisis of 2008. The stock market crash of 2008 occurred on September 29th, and the word Bitcoin was defined in a white paper published on 31st October 2008. It surely has some sort of similarity. Bitcoin was introduced to the public in 2009 by an anonymous developer or a group of developers using the name Satoshi Nakamoto. Before going more into this, we should know about the global financial crisis. The financial crisis, which was primarily caused by deregulation in the financial industry that permitted banks to engage in hedge fund trading with derivatives. Banks then demanded more mortgages to support the profitable sale of these derivatives. They created interest only loans that became affordable to subprime borrowers. A change in bank investment regulation allowed banks to invest customer money in derivatives. When the Federal Reserve raised interest rates, subprime mortgages borrowers could no longer afford these mortgages. In simple words, we can say that federal government interest rate and bank system failure caused the global crisis. Still, we haven't found the real cause and records went missing. And maybe that's why Bitcoin came with an open ledger and distributed mechanism. Bitcoin was created by Satoshi Nakamoto, as big problems often need the big solution. Bitcoin was first introduced in 2008 as a decentralized currency without the need for a central bank or any intermediates, and was live on 2009. Satoshi believed Bitcoin was an alternative to central banking. There have been a number of attempts over the years to rebrand Satoshi as someone who was only interested in disrupting banking or payments, must evoking their own interpretation of the news article, as is the first block of the Bitcoin blockchain. He added, the root problem with conventional currency is all the trust that requires to make it work. The central bank must be trusted not to debase the currency, but the history of fiat currency is full of breaches of that trust. Banks must be trusted to hold our money and transfer it electronically, but they lend it over in the wave of credit bubbles with a barely a fraction in reserve. So the main reason to create Bitcoin was surely the 2008 crisis and failure of banking and government system, and that's only reason why Bitcoin was created with blockchain technology, and it has become the first successful application of blockchain. As Bitcoin has become so big, why Satoshi Nakamoto is still anonymous, as he created something which goes against the government system, as government and banks like to have a control over the country economy, but Bitcoin just revokes that access from them. Means he made something against the world rule of money flow, and he still knows that. That's why he is still anonymous. And if he comes upfront now, the world's government will tell him to stop this Bitcoin, which was not his key motive. What's your thought on this? Do let me know in the comment section. And surely share this video with your friends, as everyone deserves to know that why and how Bitcoin was created. Subscribe to the channel for more videos like this.